Chapter 7 Prerequisite Review, numbers 33 through 38. Number 33, it's already written as a single fraction, so we're just needing to simplify this, which means if there are common factors in the numerator and denominator, we need to cancel them out. And so this is where factoring the numerator is a good idea. We have 1 minus x squared over 1 plus x. Well, 1 minus x squared is a difference of two squares. So I can write it as 1 plus x times 1 minus x. It's the product of those two binomials. And the denominator is 1 plus x. It might be helpful if you can look at it this way to see that we have a factor in the numerator of 1 plus x, and we have a factor in the denominator, 1 plus x. And so those two factors are common factors that cancel out, and it leaves us with 1 minus x over 1. So final answer is just 1 minus x. Same process in number 34. We have 1 plus y, but in the denominator, that's a difference of two squares that can be factored as 1 plus y over 1 minus y. And again, if you can think of the numerator as having this factor of 1 plus y that cancels with this factor of 1 plus y on the bottom, we can see that what's left in the numerator is just a 1 over 1 minus y. In number 35, following the order of operations, I need to multiply before I can add. So I can rewrite this as x plus y squared over x. And if I then multiply the first x by x over x, so that I can write these two terms with a common denominator, I'll see that I have x squared plus y squared over x. In number 36, again, multiply before I can subtract. So I have 1 over x minus y squared over x, which can be rewritten as a single fraction 1 minus y squared over x. And at this point, I could factor the numerator, but there wouldn't be any common factors that would cancel, so there's no real, it's not necessary to factor that. Numerator wouldn't allow us to simplify that fraction any further. In number 37, we can't subtract these fractions because they don't have a common denominator. So the common denominator is x squared. That means I need to multiply by x over x for that second fraction. So I have x over x squared minus x cubed over x squared. And, probably would be easier right from the get-go to just reduce x over x squared to 1 over x minus x squared over x. That also can reduce. No, but I'll leave that one. That way we have fractions with a common denominator. So now I can write this 1 minus x squared over x. That's my final answer written as a single fraction, and that's as simplified as it can get. It won't do any good to factor that difference of squares in the numerator. Number 38, I'm going to simplify that second fraction. Instead of 1 divided by x over y, think of it as 1 times y over x. So we have 1 over x minus y over x, which equals 1 minus y over x.